Welcome back to Arcadia High School here on KDOC TV for the Arcadia Invitational. See the girls warming up for the girls' 1 mile run. Matt, who would you consider the favorites here?
The two athletes on the inside of the track are going to be factors here. Riley Bowen out of Sonoma Academy wears hip number 1, and Madison Mooney from Broomfield, Colorado. Also keep an eye on Sammy Watson out of New York from Rush Henrietta.
Keep our eye out for all competitors here, Matt. Let's send it up to the stadium announcers for the live play-by-play.
And we just have an ad. Samantha Watson also in this race.
That's Natalie Herberg up front. Capistrano Valley, always tough program for Coach Ken Sales. The Cougars out of Mission Viejo. Herberg, the latest in a long line of good distance runners for Capistrano Valley.
We're right at about 37 for that first 200. As we mentioned, Samantha Watkins added to this field, the national record holder at both 800 and 1,000 indoors here in our outstanding mile field. Herberg out front, Watkins right on her shoulder, but everybody in there. We're at 73. Herberg and Watson down the backstretch here. Watson 2:01 indoors. That's her right there in second. We're at 600 now. Herberg, Watson.
And there you can see Madison Mooney into second. Again, she's the indoor record holder at 800 and 1,000. So coming off a great indoor season here. Mooney running in second.
And once again, coming around 800 meters halfway here. Everybody right in here. Haley Herberg continues to lead from Capistrano Valley. Watson right there in second, but everybody in there. And 2:27, so a bit slower pace than we're used to. But here we go. We're going to start picking it up now with 800 meters to go. Herberg and Watson.
And that's Sammy Watson, Rush Henrietta out of New York. A great indoor season, national record holder at 800 and 1,000 this year.
Watson now moving up into the lead. Watson there taking the lead with 600. Once again, 2:01 indoors for 800. And off a relatively slow pace here so far. She made the Olympic trials final at 800 just last summer. And she leads our girls here with 500 meters to go. Bowen moving up on her shoulder. Bowen, winner of the 3,200 here last year. Herberg right there with her also. McConnell of peak to peak. And it looks like Rich also in there. And we're setting ourselves up for a furious last lap. 3:39 on that 1,200 splitter. 13:20, if you will, for the full mile. So here we go, 5 girls. 5 girls all chasing the national indoor record holder at 2:01. It's like Rich there, Herberg trying to come back, Bowen also, but Watson holding them off. Setting us up for a furious last 200. Here we go. Mooney trying to come back. Watson on the inside. Watson and I believe that's Mooney right there. Watson and Mooney. Bowen, but it is Mooney on the outside, Watson on the inside. Mooney is going to pick up the win. 4:47.18. Mooney of Broomfield. 4:47.32 is our winning time. Just off the national lead, Watson 4:47.72. Bowen 4:48.
Wow, what an unbelievable finish, Matt. Mooney holding off Watson, had to dig deep as Watson, a late addition, really sent a shockwave throughout the field.
Mooney a 66-second last 4:40 to get the job done here in the mile. She's the defending NBN outdoor champ at 800 and moving up here. Very impressive win in the mile.
And again, here we see the finish and how tight it was. A beautiful comeback for Mooney. It looked like Watson was going to walk away with it. And then here we see Mooney finishing the 1 mile and crossing the finish line to take first as we take a look at the girls' 1 mile run final results, with Madison Mooney out of Broomfield taking first place, Sammy Watson, the late addition, in second, and then Riley Bowen from the Sonoma Academy rounding out the top 3. Madison Mooney with the first place medal, exhausted as she rallied late to take over Watson, the late addition, who was leading, coming around to the end. But again, Mooney digging down deep and taking first place. And earlier in the meet, we had the girls a 4x800 where the national leader could be in trouble. Matt, do we have an upset brewing?
Yeah, the national leader is Northwestern out of Miami, Florida. They've run 9:09.94, and you can see Santa Cruz High well out in front here after one leg. And Mission Viejo takes over midway through the race. The Diablos always tough in the middle distances, but in the end, it was Chandler High School coming back to get them. The Wolves, a very tough distance program out of the state of Arizona, finishing things up here. Right on 9:07, so that's sub 217 average per girl.
Impressive performance by Chandler High School as they take the girls 4x800 meter relays. We see the final results with Mission Viejo coming in second, and then Centennial out of Las Vegas, Nevada, rounding out the top 3 in third place. Congratulations to Chandler High School and the girls 4x800 meter champions. And results are coming in from the field events in the boys and girls shot put. Results up on the board. Jonah Wilson and Kaylee Conlon take the boys and girls shot put championships. And when we come back, it's the boys a 1 mile run here at the Arcadia Invitational on KDOC TV.